Hey, this is Parker, your favorite Atlanta realtor. I'm back today with a quick update on the Atlanta housing market for January 2022. And after I tell you how the market is doing, I'm going to give you my number one tip on how you can be most competitive. Let's get going. Well, I had hoped after the slight slowdown in the fall that we would sneak into 2022 with a slightly softer market and more inventory, but no. Atlanta is really two markets right now, inside the perimeter and outside the perimeter. Inside the perimeter, inventory is much tighter. Houses are still selling very quickly with multiple offers. And outside the perimeter, there's significantly more inventory. Houses are taking a little bit longer to go under contract, and there's fewer multiple offer situations. That's the Atlanta market right now. Inside the perimeter, very competitive, still very little inventory. Outside the perimeter, got a much greater chance of getting a good house. There's just a lot more inventory available and a much slower pace. Before I get to my number one tip to be competitive, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. It really helps us a lot. Thanks. So what's the number one thing you can do to be competitive in the current housing market? Get pre-approved with a local mortgage lender. Whether you live in Atlanta or Seattle, the number one thing agents want to see when they're looking at a stack of offers is a pre-approval letter from a known local lender. When you're working with a lender that has a solid reputation in your local market, your offer is much more likely to be taken seriously. These lenders do their due diligence and really screen your finances. So if they give you a pre-approval letter at 300, 400, 500, 600, they've done their homework and it's solid. The problem is if you're making an offer and your pre-qualification letter is from a big online bank where you simply go to a website and self-report your income, there's a lot that can get lost in translation. And this creates a lot of risk for a home seller. The last thing a seller wants to do is take their house off the market for 3 weeks only to find out that bigonlinemortgagecompany.com can't get you the money. So I can't emphasize enough how important it is to get a good pre-qualification from a well-known and reputable local lender. That applies to Atlanta, it applies to Seattle. Any housing market you're in, you need to be working with a local lender. As always, if you're thinking of making the move to Atlanta, please feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is in the description box below. I'd love to hear from you.